Welcome to VSP News from Kolman's Corner. I'm your host, David A. Kolman, the editor of Fleet Maintenance Magazine, the only publication that is all maintenance, all management, all vehicle classes, all the time. For a long time, in-ground and post-vehicle lifts were the norm, but they had some issues. That brought about the development of mobile lifts as an alternative. Now, over time, advances have been made to in-ground lifts, causing a resurgence in their use. Gene Delamore, president of heavy-duty hydraulic lift and equipment manufacturer Stertil-Koni, explains.
When I started in the industry, basically the only lifts that were available were pretty much in-ground lifts and pits, actually. And the problem with in-ground lifts is that there was a tremendous amount of issues with leaking hydraulic fluid. So from about, I would say, 1984 to about 1998, the mobile lift industry really progressed and evolved because people were looking for an alternative from in-ground lifts. And then around the end of basically the 1900s, several manufacturers, some in Europe and some in the US, really started to come out with a more sophisticated in-ground design, which basically prevented the lifts from leaking into the ground. So there was basically, what I'm saying is that there was a resurgence, I would say, in the period of 1998, 1999, and 2000. There was a resurgence to in-ground lifts. And in-ground lifts have really regained their popularity.
About 10 years ago, there was a new development with vehicle lifts called the Eco Design. Here again is Delamore.
In 2004, there was a new inventor that came into the marketplace, and he really developed what's called the Eco Design, which is a scissor lift. And what we've done at Stertil-Koni is we've sort of anticipated the developments in this particular area, and we've refined the concept of the Eco Scissor Lift to an in-ground lift that truly has no possibility of leaking, and it has no electricity in the pit at all.
Nowadays, says Stertil-Koni's president, vehicle service operations want a variety of lift designs.
Well, the other major development that I've seen, I've been in this industry 28 years, is the fact that customers are no longer going with just one style of lifts. When I started back in the mid-'80s, people were just generally buying one lift for all applications. What we're finding today is that customers want a multiplicity of different designs. They want to have a mix of mobile lifts, in-ground lifts, platform lifts, and really a latest development is what's called wash bay technology, where customers want to be able to clean their vehicles, and they want to be able to clean or wash the vehicles when the vehicle is up on the lift. So really there's a need for every particular application.
With vehicles getting heavier, lift capacity has to keep up.
The other thing that's happened is in the industry is that vehicles, for the most part, have gotten heavier and heavier. So when I started in the industry, for example, the standard for mobile lifts was around 16,000 pounds. Now the standard is 18,000 pounds and is actually going higher to 20,000 pounds. The same thing is happening with two-post lifts. Originally, 12,000 pounds was probably enough for a two-post lift design. Now that's gone to 15,000, 16,000, and even 18,000. And the trends in the industry are that the standard is going to go to 20, 22, and even 26,000 pounds for two-post lifts.
To learn more about vehicle lifts and equipment, as well as Stertil-Koni and its offerings, visit Fleet Maintenance Magazine online. Thank you for tuning in to VSP News from Kolman's Corner. I'm your host, David A. Kolman, editor of Fleet Maintenance Magazine, the only publication that is all maintenance, all management, all vehicle classes, all the time. Until our next broadcast, you can keep up on what is going on in our industry by visiting Fleet Maintenance Magazine online.